else too. All right. So we're answering questions today that I've been getting from everybody about the different, what we're doing for PTSD and the charity thing. So the first thing is Miracle Hope Network, Miracle Hope Foundation is the charity that one of the charities we're working with. That's Christina's. I forgot it the other day. I apologize. That's what it is. They're a fantastic group. I'm really excited about working with them. The people that I've worked with them are awesome. Which most of the charities I've worked with, the people are pretty solid people. But this one's really cool too. The reason that I'm posting most of the stuff on X is because you can't. I've gotten lots and lots and lots of Facebook jail time and down regulation of posting and kicked straight off stuff. And like YouTube has told me straight out, anytime I disagree with the CDC, they're gonna delete that video, ban some stuff, put me in YouTube jail for a while, and they threatened to delete my account every time I've disagreed with the CDC. So due to the censorship that we have everywhere else, we're going to be posting most of the stuff on X. At least I am. So that'll be fun. The big thing that we do for PTSD is that one of the things we do is we explain it a little bit differently. It's the way that people perceive it and the way that it really is are a little bit different. And with most things, if you understand what's causing it, it's a lot easier to then walk through how to fix it or to alleviate the symptoms or all that fun jazz. So we'll be going through that. We're going to be bringing these guys in. We got a house. We rented a house for everybody to go into so we can do everything kind of at one time. We're going to be going through all their muscle testing. We're going to be going through all their quantum field work. We're going to be going through all their blood work. We're going to go through the sleep studies. We're going to go through all the things that I do to help reset neurology in and around the brain. So remember, you got neurology all throughout the body. And so that's kind of what we're going to be doing. It'll be really, really fun. We're going to be doing all the things that I do. So all the metabolic, holistic stuff that I do, we'll explain as we go. Then we're going to be getting them ready for the dissociative function of ketamine. We'll use the ketamine. We're going to be doing some neurolinguistic programming to allow them to understand communication function a little bit better and to understand unconscious mind work. And then we'll run them through ketamine. And then we're going to do a little bit after that, we're going to end up doing a NLP full style breakthrough, which takes all day, which is pretty awesome. And we're also going to be doing intrathecal stem cells injections for these guys as well. So we've got lots and lots and lots of cool stuff, lots and lots of fun things that a lot of people have talked about. A lot of people have not been allowed to talk about. Stem cells are one of those things you're not allowed to talk about very much. If you make any claim that stem cells will help anyone in any way for anything, you can get your license taken away. You can get fined heavily. It's a big deal, which is why everybody was talking about stem cells for a while. And everybody stopped talking about it was because, and the way that this thing works, just in case everybody wonders, if you have 100 people and you're like, stem cells does this great thing X, and 99 of them get the great experience that you said that they were going to get from this thing, and one doesn't because they either didn't do what you told them to do, or they have a weird genetic anomaly that you didn't know of ahead of time, or whatever, then the FDA can come in and be like, oh, these are false claims, and shut you down and the whole thing. And that's what they were doing. Because again, the medical system, not the doctors, medical system, the FDA, the CDC, the NIH, the WHO, those guys are owned by the pharmaceutical companies, which is why medicine doesn't help people, because the medical doctors are just trained to sell pharmaceuticals. And anything that will help people that's not an expensive pharmaceutical, like testosterone, cannabis, psilocybin, things like that, get banned, demonized, and are horribly illegal to even talk about. So that's where some of that stuff lives. We'll be going through a lot of these things as we go through. We've got some of the guys that we're going to be going down to Peru with. We're going to do Ayahuasca. We're going to do it in a very controlled manner with the shamans. I don't know if we're going to be able to record that because that's up to the shaman. But we'll go through it and we'll kind of walk you guys all the way through. We'll show you all the stuff that people are not being allowed to talk about very much. Again, why we're doing most of this on X. And all my stuff is Dr. Chalmers, the number one, so that's my handle on X. It's everything else. So go check that out. Subscribe to us on X. And we're going to have a lot of fun. So I know that we're doing all sorts of weird stuff. And so it's going to be fun. So some of these guys have never dealt with this. And so it's going to be really fun to like, oh, this is what muscle testing is. Oh, this is how we're going to eliminate your allergies. This is how we're going to reset your quantum field. This is how we're going to, increase communication between your body and your spine and move viruses out of your spine and things like that. So there's a lot of frequency work, a lot of harmonics, a lot of quantum work. We'll be doing obviously hormonal work and blood work, dietary work, sleep work. So we're doing all of the things that I do to bring people back to health. So it should be a really, really fun. We're going to throw some exercise stuff in there. I don't know if we're going to make it to Vibe 5 or not. We've got 2 really packed days, but it's going to be fun. So you guys come watch the journey, send us questions. The biggest thing we're trying to make sure that we do is let people understand different modalities for treating these things, why they work, how they work, things outside of pharmaceuticals that have been proven to work over thousands of years, coffee enemas, kidney packs, that sort of thing, castor oil stuff. So come watch, it'll be fun. It's going to be really interesting to watch these guys kind of go through this whole process. I sent them a video of one of my patients who did a testimonial about how I fixed his egg allergy. He used to get like really bad acne and hives and break out really bad because of his egg allergy. And, that took us 20 minutes to fix. And so once it was fixed, he did this video, and I'll post it. He did a video about how he's eating eggs. He's like, if he ever ate an egg, he'd get these horrible breakouts and acne. And he's eating eggs every day for 3 days, and he has had no issues, and he feels amazing. So we'll go through that. We're going to do airborne allergies, food allergies with these guys. It takes a little while, but we'll get it all knocked out. But it's going to be really kind of a cool deal. We'll get everybody to start posting. Some of these guys are really, really cool as far as the things that they've been through, the things they've done. Like I didn't even know, like one of the guys, and I'll let him tell his story, so I'm not going to jump on it, but he's been trained in all of the special forces. Like he's been through Navy SEAL training, he went through Green Beret training, he went through Delta training, so that he could be dropped into those groups, gel with them, and then call in airstrikes. So some of these guys have seen and done really, really, really big stuff with in the special forces. So it's gonna be fun working with these guys. These are the 10s. These are the guys that are all the way at the top. So if we can kind of reset their neurology and bring their sympathetic state down and reset their gut and reset their body, we know we can do it with everybody else. And that's the thing I'm most excited about is, if we take somebody who's, has PTSD or stress damage that's twice as much as yours, and we make them better, and we know we can make you better. And so the idea is that other practitioners, other doctors, other groups will watch what we're doing, and they'll be like, oh, this thing helped, and this is how they did it. We should incorporate that into our protocols, because the goal is to just get people better. And so there's a lot of things that we can do that will really, really help. I will try my best to explain what at least I'm doing as we go through, but it's going to be fun. So I expect there to be lots and lots of questions, and as we answer them when we go through, I think we're also going to see what Meta and YouTube will allow versus what X allows. But it's gonna be a good time. So if you guys have any questions, drop in the comments, send me a DM. You guys are real big on your DMs, which I get. You don't want to ask questions about erectile dysfunction out in the middle for everybody else to see. Erectile dysfunction, by the way, with long-term stress, whether you have PTSD or not, I hate that label, but it is what it is. That's very, very common. So just so you know, you're not that broken. This is how your body is literally designed to work. So you have 2 nervous systems, sympathetic, parasympathetic. Erections are parasympathetic. If you're highly stressed out, you're in sympathetic state. If you're too sympathetic, you cannot be in parasympathetic, so you can't get erections. So yeah, we might want to use Viagra, tadalafil, or injections or whatever to get there while we're trying to fix this. But if you just bring the sympathetic state down and bring this parasympathetic state up, it works just fine. So we'll walk through all the neurology. We'll walk through all the stuff. You guys ask questions. I've been doing this for 20 years. So a lot of this stuff is stuff I just do on a regular basis. Don't even think about it. And then every once in a while, someone will stop me and ask me questions. I'm like, oh yeah, this is how it works. And they're like, that's amazing. But that's kind of how it works. So if you guys have questions, like I said, questions@chalmerswellness.com, send us DMs, drop them in the comments in the chats. But we're going to do a big deal on Monday where we introduce everybody and we start getting everything moving. What's posted when it's going to get cut and put on the different YouTube channels and X accounts, I don't know. But this is pretty solid. This will be lots of fun. So I will see you guys Monday. It's going to be great. All right. You guys have a fabulous day. Thanks for your time.